Hello everybody, one of the videos. Today playing Amiga today. See by the screen, a tremendous game. This is Thomas the Tank Engine. Great game, alternate software, 1992. This is a fantastic game, but yes, it is technically a kid's game. But I did finish this back in the day, and this is actually a very, very difficult game. Not a very long game, so it won't be a very long video, but I thought, why not? Let's give it a whirl. Show me all the games, Thomas the Tank Engine. Let's go. Okay, so the game is Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, the first video game developed by Alternative Software. The game was first released in 1990 with ZX Spectrum and Anton CPC with limited graphics. It was then released for Commodore 64 with improved colours, followed by a final release for MS-DOS, Amiga and Atari ST in 1992. The game is really, really good, I love it, but yes, it's technically a game for children, but I did complete this back in the day. This game is absolutely brutal. It's a really, really tough game, but fun though. But yes, I wasn't a fan of the program back in the day, in my young days. But what we're going to try and do is basically find a carriage, which I believe is either Annie or Clarabelle, one of the two, and then take it to the train station at the end of the level. Level 1, deliver the tractor to the farm, but you've got to do it while avoiding other trains on the track, and also additional hazards. First one is complete, well done Thomas. Okay, level 2, take the medical supplies to the hospital. It's full steam ahead once again for Thomas. There's a busy week at the station, but it looks like it's getting even more busier. The Fat Controller's head is spinning with all the difficult tasks he has to organise. It's a good job you have Thomas and his friends to rely upon. He calls Thomas over. Now Thomas, he says, you have been selected to do some very important jobs for me this week. I know you'll do your best, but please be very, very careful. Yes sir, said Thomas, you know you can trust me. You know I want to be a really, really useful engine. So anyway, each level has a different quantity of hazards and different quantity of trains. The trouble is, the trains can appear from absolutely anywhere. You don't really get much of an idea until the red arrow appears above your head. That way you know one's going to arrive on the scene. But the question is, where's it going to arrive from and where's it going to go to? It can either be the left or the right, and which track is it going to arrive on. But yes, as long as you see the arrow, you know one's going to arrive at some point on the screen very soon. So you've got to be on your guard. But anyway, what you can also do in this game, you can go fast or you can go slow. If you hold the fire button down, you go additional speeds. But it comes at a price, because yes, if you go over additional hazards while going at high speeds, that's going to result in a crash. So take it nice and steady, but sometimes you have to go a little bit fast. But also, don't go around bends too fast either. But there we go, 37,100 received. There we go, no one's done. Okay, level 3, deliver coal to the power station. The jobs you must do, says the Fat Controller. Take the children to the seaside. Take the tractor over to the station by the broken bridge. Take medicine to the hospital. Deliver some logs to the sawmill and coal to the power station. Deliver them out, and also finally take oil to the oil refinery. There's a lot to do, do not waste time. You can do them any order you like, but do it before the sun goes down. Anyway, on this one, we have Toby. Toby is probably the one that's killed me the most times. Also, Percy features here, who's number 6. But yeah, again, some of them are very fast. But of course, don't go fast over hazards. It's going to result in a crash. But anyway, bonus stage. Okay, ready, set, and go. The game players complete 7 jobs over the course of the week with Thomas. In the bonus sections of the game, you race against James, Harold, and Bertie. There's also memory games on some of the later games. But there you go, the faster you press the button, the faster he moves. Well done, Thomas, we get first place. Okay, so when you finish the bonus stage, you resume where you picked up the icon originally. All you're trying to do now is get to the exit, but there's no real concerns here. There shouldn't be any trains around here, so it's just going to be plain and sailing from here on out. Just stay on the same lane, go at a nice reasonable pace, and we're good to go. 67,100, you get 10,000 when you reach the station. Fantastic, there we go, and no one bites the dust. A little wink, why not? Next in store is level 4. Take them out to the next town. Control Thomas the Tank Engine. He has special trips he has to organise. Take children to the seaside, medicine to the hospital, or deliver the mail. And don't crash into Gordon in the process. Beware of dead ends, level crossings and other trains and vehicles en route. Based on the famous television and railway series, the game is designed for ages 3 and up. And in my case, 39 years old. Yes, I know. But the game's fantastic. It's really, really good. But this one, I'm going fast. I'm going to try and avoid Bill or Ben. Now we've got to try and avoid Toby. Wait patiently, don't drive into the log, and make our move. Right, now we've got to wait patiently for James to arrive on the scene. Now he's going to arrive from the bottom right, that's the way we need to go. So he comes here, he'll stop, and hopefully go to the top right, and that's where we make our move. Over time, 90,750.
Hurry up,
That was close. That was very, very close. On we go. But yeah, make sure you don't drive at speed over things like hay. And also, you will see the occasional broken track. Fast or slow, you ain't going anywhere past that. Avoid at all costs, find an alternate route. But there we go. Fantastic once again. 10,000 for each successful delivery. Okay, level 5, take the children to the seaside. Thomas the Tank Engine is an anthropomorphised fictional tank locomotive of the British Railway books by Wilbur Aldray and his son Christopher, published from 1945. He became the most famous and popular character in the series and the titular protagonist of the competent television adaptation series Thomas and Friends, and the reboot Thomas and Friends All Engines Go. And we're good to go, we're well on our way, we've got the carriage. All we're going to try and do now is get to the end as safely as possible. But again, going to be hazards of plenty, and of course going to be trains. And sometimes bang in the middle where we want to go. Cue Percy. Thomas is a blue steam engine and has a serial number 1 painted on his side. All the vehicles in the railway series were based on prototypical engines. Thomas's basic is the LB SCER E2 class.
Hurry up, Thomas.
I wait for Percy to move. Thomas's first appearance was in 1946 in the second book in the series, Thomas the Tank Engine, and was focused on the 4 short series contained within. The various series were 11 episodes of Thomas and Friends. Thomas was best friends with Toby and Percy, and was also close friends with Edward. And we've got to keep fairly close to Percy here, because we've got to move very quickly, but also don't go fast over things like hay, because you're going to crash. Go down there, and we're also going to pick up the bell. Okay, ready and go. Here we go. Race number 2. You don't have to do all of them, but every time you do take part, it's going to get more difficult than the one you just did. But again, tap the button as fast as you can. The faster you tap the button, the faster we move. But anyway, that was a breeze for Thomas. Second place to Harold. Third place to Bertie the bus. And James is nowhere to be seen. There he is. A win for Thomas. And we resume play in a very nice area. It's right near where we need to go, which is fantastic. A spanner there, we've got 650 points for that. A week from Thomas, and the children are going to the seaside. Happy days. Okay, level 6, deliver logs to the sawmill. This one's not too bad actually, even though it is actually quite a lot to see and do. But there's not actually that many trains to worry about. It's just dead ends, so many dead ends. Now the computer trains can actually pull or push more than one carriage. However, Thomas, no, we can't do that. Only one carriage, and you can only pull it, you can't push it. But we've got our one carriage in our sights. Now we've got to get to the end. But again, wait for Toby to depart, but this time without any carriages on his possession, which is fine. It goes down there, no issues or dramas. We stay up here. We go down. This will eventually split into another track, but we stay where we are. We stay on the middle. Go up here, and then we've got to wait for James, and then we've got to wait for Percy. Yes, we've got to wait for Percy once again. So we go forward, we retreat, pick up a bucket of water, you get 1,000 points for that. And don't crash into Percy. But he's retreating in the direction we want to go. We're going in the direction we want to go. But we go up there, and again, we've got to wait around for him to arrive, because, again, it's a one-way street. We've got to go that way. That way leads to a dead end. There is a bonus icon over there, but we're going to wait here.
Hurry up, Thomas.
I'm waiting for Percy. Again, I'm waiting for Percy. Here he comes. So go down there and go for it. And I'm losing my voice. My lord. There we go. Fantastic. There we go. 133,500 we have at the moment in time. On we go to the final level. Okay, we arrive at the final level, level 7, take the crude oil to the refinery, and being the final level, it's going to be hazards plenty. Every train in this game is going to feature here, but again, so much trial and error, not many places where it's safe. But, we'll see how we do. But yeah, this caused quite an issue back in the day, we'll leave it there. Thomas Tank Engine is an arcade train simulation game based on the favourite television and railway series. The game is designed for ages 3 and up and features colourful graphics, user-friendly interfaces, and rather simplistic gameplay that kids get the hang of very, very quickly.
Hurry up, Thomas.
Wait for James. The missions range from delivering medical supplies to a hospital to taking children to the seaside. The gameplay is a simple matter of controlling Thomas on the railway track, and you must avoid collisions with other locomotives and other various hazards. And there can be many various hazards for a final level, and of course many trains. You can wait for Bill to arrive and depart, wait for Percy to arrive and depart, and wait for Toby to arrive and depart. So many trains in a short space of time. But there we go, there is our carriage ready and waiting. And we're going to wait for Gordon this time. Gordon is the largest train in the game. We're going to follow him, basically. Just don't crash into him. We're not done with hazards, we're done with trains. Right. Around here somewhere is Percy and James. Go up there, down there, wait for Gordon to leave, and we are done. But there we go. Fantastic. Mission complete. Well done, Thomas the Tank Engine. The level is done. And there we go, back to the start we go. It's a great game, but not a lot into the end though, but that's retro for you. But that is Thomas the Tank Engine on the Amiga. This is Jamie Wardens Games. Please like the comment, share, please subscribe to the channel, visit the fan page, visit Twitch. So in Wardens Games, you'll find it fairly easy. Please remember to click the bell icon and notify you video. It's fantastic. We're not doing digital videos, retro videos, cheat, paper banking, and live streaming on Friday night. You can find 8 o'clock. It's a whole lot of week. Ciao, bye, see ya. It was released on ZX Spectrum in 1990 and Amstrad CPC with limited graphics. There was And this game is fantastic. Yes, it's technically a kid's game, but I was a big fan of Thomas the Tank Engine. And it's a brilliant game. Yes, it's technically a game for children, but it's a very okay, so the game, this is... I have selected some very important jobs for you this week. I know that you will be able... I know that you will do your best, and that will be very careful. And that you will be very careful. Right. So again, each level has a different quantity of hazards and a different quantity of trains. They don't get much of an idea of where they're going to... Deliver the mail and finally take oil to the oil refinery. There's a lot you can do.